And there we go. We're back with game 2 of tonight's festivities. Phil, the master with the ball, gets past Karate. Off the bank. Karate with the ball. Karate with the shot. Oh! And the score, Bob! Unbelievable, Tom. What a shot. And Phil with the answer. In and out. Mickey with the ball. Mickey kicks out to the ice cream man, Dylan. Oh, but he misses that one, Tom. Karate Kid. This is it to the middle. Kidding with the ball. Kidding, this is out to Karate. Out of Santee High School. Didn't make that one, Bob. Oh, and there's the make, Bob. This is quite a game. Quite a game, folks. What do you think, Bob? Well, I'll tell you what, Tom. This is the kind of game that you want to get into. You got a few warriors out there on the court. Men that know how to play the game. And the shot is off. Chep with the ball. Chep with the shot, and he misses that one, Bob. The pass in by Phil, who dishes it over to Carlos with the shot, the field general. Oh, it doesn't get a kind bounce. Karate with the ball. Karate dribbles into the key. Karate loses it. It sounded like the cops were after him on that one, Bob. I don't know how he lost it. I don't know what's going on. But he did. He lost it. And there's a shot. And the miss. And the ball over to Carlos. Carlos, the field general, passes out to Dylan. The ice cream man shoots. And he misses. And there he goes. Kirin with the ball. Kirin looking for an opening. Kirin with the shot. Off the mark. And there's Dylan with the ball, the ice cream man. Can he serve up some ice cream today, Bob? Soft serve, I hope. Oh, off the tip of the rim. This is it in, but he misses with the pass. And Phil hustles out to get the ball. And there's a shot. The ice cream man cannot deliver again. And Mickey with the cleanup 2 times. And it goes in on the second try. That's why you never give up on the play, Bob. When you're out there wrestling and fighting and doing what you got to do, you never give up on the play. And Kirin puts it out to Karate. Karate with the layup. Oh my goodness. And a soft touch on that backboard. The Estrella legend does it again. Phil with the ball. Phil takes the shot. Off the backboard. Kirin with the ball. With the pass. Oh, and the block. Mickey says, no way, Jose. Not on my dime. Not today. But the cleanup duty by Kirin is successful. Carlos with the ball. Carlos double cross. Carlos steps right. Carlos turns all the way around. Carlos. Oh my goodness, and he puts it in, Bob. The field general at it again. There's Chep with the ball. Passes it over. There's a shot. Pass it over to Karate. Karate with the ball. Karate misses it. Loses it outside. Karate passes out to Nando. Nando with the ball. Up at the top of the 3-point mark. Will he curry this shot, Bob? And the master gets in there. There's the ball. The ball over. Throws it out. Throws it to the Karate. Karate inside to Chep. Chep with the layup. Oh, and he converts. You know, it's something that this guy specializes in. Estrella Styles ball. He gets in there and shows no signs of mercy. The ball out to Carlos, the field general with the ball. Passes into Master. And the Master. Oh, man, another one off the... Oh, man. It must be an off night. Chep with the ball. Chep with the spin around. And Chep is on fire. But he misses that one, alas. And there's the ball by Kirin. And the cleanup duty off the bank. He makes a phone call to the bank and he says, "Where's my money?" Carlos with the ball. Carlos. Oh my goodness, and Kirin puts another call in. This time to the block captain. Oh my goodness, he wants it, but he misses, Bob. Exceptional plays by Kirin. Way to get in there by an Estrella legend like myself. And he puts it in. Mickey with an easy shot under the rim. Nando looks to gather himself. Nando gives it off to Karate. You know, you get a sense that Karate doesn't want any part of the master. The student has had enough of the master this game, Bob. And there's a shot. Off the mark. There's Chep with the ball. Oh my goodness. Phil with the ball. Phil. And looks like there's a call on the court. And as we continue this presentation on Channel 62, I want to remind you guys to stop by Henry's Market and pick up a 40 today. The 40s are decently priced and they're ready to go. When you need a beer after work, that's gonna do sometimes. They work hard, men, so we have to drink light. The ball by Chep. Chep passes out to Fernando. Fernando with the ball. Fernando looks for an opening. Passes it to the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid gets a screen. And Kirin versus Phil. And Phil passes out to Chep. Chep with the shot. Ooh, off the mark. And Nando with the cleanup duty puts it in around the world. Another awesome shot by Nando, displaying why he's out there and why he's on the court consistently. Phil gets the screen set up. Kirin passes inside off the hands of Mickey. And Carlos with the ball. Carlos looks for an opening. Carlos with a shot. And Kirin looks like he's stepping outside for that one, Bob. You know, it's been one of those up and down games, back and forth. Just another Wednesday. Hard at work at Latterman. At the LBA court. And there it is. There's a shot by Mickey. That's all the teammates say. Could it be true? Off the mark by Kirin. The field general with the ball. Calling the Panther play set. And he finds. Oh, and he finds Mickey on the opening. What a move, Bob. And there's the ball. Shoots out to Chep. Chep finds Kirin open. Kirin fakes the pass. Passes out to Karate. And Karate almost blocks him. And Karate gives it off. Gives up the ball on that one. Post him up. Oh, and an easy bucket for Phil. Just display the skills that he can post outside. And when he's having an off night on the outside, guess what he's going to do? Yeah, that's right. He's going to post you down and play you the other way. Reminds me of another guy that wore number 24 for the Lakers. That's right, Tom. And there's Kirin with the ball. Passes out. Fernando. Fernando loses it. As you see, our custom megaphone. Provided by Pile USA. Pile USA. For all your busted ass amp car needs. Pile USA. That's the way to go, Bob. Get down to Central, around the Olympic area today, and pick yourself a Pile USA amplifier and speakers, Bob. And possibly a megaphone, if you wish. The ball out to Karate Kid. Kirin with the pump fake. Kirin off the top of the mark. And Phil with the ball. Passes out to Dylan. Dylan with the shot. Phil with the shot. Oh! And he swishes this one, Bob! That's right. Chalk up another one for this guy. It was only a matter of time before he got warmed up. And there's Chep with the ball. Chep with the shooting sleeve. Makes a move. Cuts in. Crosses. And well defended by Dylan. And Chep saves it to Dylan. Looks like it's still alive, and they're playing it. The ball passes in. There's Phil with a turnaround. Off to Fernando. And Fernando dribbles past the midway point. Fernando, off the top of the key. Fernando looks for an opening. Fernando with the shot. Off the mark, Bob. And there's Mickey with the ball. There goes Phil with the ball. Phil passes in. There's the pass. And the shot by the ice cream man, Dylan. Will he deliver this time? Oh, my goodness. I'm aching to play the ice cream man song. Oh, and the field general cleans up after that one by putting in the 2 by himself. That's right, Bob. Left alone, this guy is going to put it in every time. The ball inside. Oh, my goodness. And he calls a foul on that one, Tom. He flashed across the middle. The defense was tough, but it had to be. The ball passes out. And there's a shot by Karate. And Karate sinks it. Virtually no defense on Karate on that one, Bob. Wide open shot. He's going to sink it every time, just like the field general. Who has the ball right now. And Carlos passes out to Phil. And Mickey. Oh, my goodness. Looks like Chep wants that ball bad. And Mickey recovers. Passes out to Dylan, the ice cream man. Phil with the shot. Off the mark. Mickey. Oh, my goodness. A powerful rebound by Mickey. And the pass to the ice cream man. And Phil got it inside. And Phil puts it in. Muscles his way inside. And puts it up for the point. There goes Chep. Got to put the brightness up a little. As our camera crew works hard, diligently, every game. Phil with the ball. Phil shoots. Chep with the rebound. Chep looks for an opening. Chep shoots. And he's off the mark, Bob. Phil has the ball. Passes it over to the field general in Carlos. And Carlos passes over to the ice cream man with a wide open shot. Oh my goodness, off the mark again. You know, he's been cold all game, hence the name Ice Cream Man. I don't know. No. Mickey with the shot. Oh my goodness, off the mark. And Mickey's been playing tough all game as he does all year long, making sure that he does what he can to help his team get the W. And there's the ball. Dylan passes it over to Carlos. And Carlos looks for an opening. Passes it over to Phil. Phil loses it momentarily, but recovers. Dribbles over to the arc and puts up a shot. Karate challenges, and that one's off, Bob. And there's Chep with the ball. Chep shoots and almost makes it. And there's the setup again. Will it be an ISO? No, not this time, Bob. That matchup's been good all night. They're both players anticipating what the other's going to do and trying to defend each other all night. Dylan with the ball. Dylan passes it over to the master, and the master puts it right over the student. He tells you know what, on that one, it's like the teacher said, you know what, kid, you've got a few things to learn. That's what my teacher in the first grade said to me. Haven't learned much since. A few things, not too much. Nando with the ball. Nando looks for an opening as the stadium lights come on. And there he goes, Phil with the ball. Phil dishes it out. Dylan passes it back out to Phil. And the field general with the ball, Carlos. The ex-toiler takes the shot. And Chep rebounds the other ex-toiler out of Estrella. Passes it into Kirin. Kirin, the Estrella baller. Passes it out to Chep. Chep pump fakes. Gets his hair scratched. And his ball blocked. Unbelievable, Tom. Looks like he got a trim and a block. Looks like he came over to the barbershop that time, Bob. Mickey misses it. That's why it's so important. The league says all the time, it's important that the players call their fouls. If they feel they've been fouled, just call it. Or things like that happen where You get packed. Oh my goodness! And Karate comes through for the answer. You know, this kid right here, he's got a lot of moxie. He's got a lot of guts. Chep with the ball. Chep. There's Dylan. Dylan passes it in. Nando with the ball. Nando pumps. Nando. Oh, and Karate misses that one. Off the mark. He's not afraid to take the shot. He's not afraid of the moment, that kid. Remind you of somebody else? Well, you know, it definitely does remind me of the ex-Cougar, Phil. And in fact, is the same guy today. Still not satisfied. Still has that competitive fire. Who reminds me of another guy that has that competitive fire. And who's that? The old number 24, once again. Who reminds me of another guy that has that competitive fire. And who would that be? Of course, number 23. Oh my goodness, off the side of the backboard. Oh my goodness, and Nando, the X Factor, making sure it goes in. I gotta say, this megaphone is super heavy. I might have to switch hands. The shot off the mark. Switching hands now. Switching hands now. As you enjoy a beautiful view of the outside. So beautiful. Beautiful dust sets. The beautiful dust sets in central LA. And it's just a beautiful evening for basketball. Dylan with the ball. Dylan versus Chep. And the ice cream man passes it out to Mickey. And Mickey way off the mark. Oh my goodness, did somebody pop a tire and order an air ball? Looked like it, Bob. Okidin, oh my goodness, off the mark. He slipped it up there thinking it was going to go in, but it just didn't hit the mark. And Carlos with the ball. It is to Mickey, and Mickey puts it in. All day, says the field general. And Karate with the stutter step. Karate looks for an opening, turns back around. Karate looks to the arc. Karate passes it out to Chep. Chep with the ball. Chep. Now you gotta wonder why they made the adjustment to have Mickey guard Karate. We had a good matchup between the master and the student earlier. And they almost took the first game. So why change it now? Why change it up? Well, I don't know what the coach's mindset is in this time, but in this instant, but the coach decided that that matchup was just not going to work for them in this game, and so far there's been mixed results. But the score is close. And the student and the master, once again. Oh my goodness! And the master finishes the game! Oh my God, Bob! Unbelievable! I knew it was happening. It was only a matter of time before he showed us what was up. The field general says hi.
Give him a 5.
Ah, gives me 5. Perfect. And there's the other game winner, Nando.
You know it.
And now we're coming in for the late game interview with the game shot shooter, the original ex-Cougar, ex-Frost, like me. And that's Phil. Phil, how did you feel this game? Were you comfortable out there with these new youngsters?
You know, both teams play very hard, very passionate. We got fortunate enough to win the game.
Yes. And very humble words by a legend, might I say. Now, Phil, you've played for a lot of teams in your career, you know, but mainly here in Latterman, you're known as being one of the legends, and your name is even written on the stadium wall. So let me ask you something, Phil. How does it feel come back to your home court, come back home?
Well, this is my house.
Oh my goodness, Bob, and there you have it. It's his house. That's all that needs to be said. His house in the middle of the street. His house. Da 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 da. His house. As we close out another edition of LBA Highlights and More Basketball. Don't forget to link, subscribe, and comment. Oh, and don't forget to shop at Henry's Market. Our sponsor. to pay for more. If you guys want to pay for more sponsorships, hit me up. Write me a comment.
Citizens in the claws of